couple years ago, I landed a brand new client. I was so excited. I had just refined my processes and systematized everything in a way that was just brilliant, in my opinion. And she was a referral from a current client. She actually was heavily recommended. I was heavily recommended to her by one of my highest paying clients. He knew that I could produce results. He told her to come to me and just give me money. She said, just give him the money, run the ads, do what he says, and he'll make you successful. So she did it. The crazy thing is that it went so well that a couple of months later, she had to fire me. Today, I'm off to see her. So today I want to share the story, how that went down, how I was able to help her, and why she is back with me and continues to grow. Let's go. All right, so I just wrapped up the meeting, got back home. I forgot to actually record any of it. We did have a really personal, private conversation about her business and where she's at today. She just moved to a brand new office in Addison. She was officing somewhere closer to Dallas, but she moved. She's bigger. Her staff is now 9 people, and that in itself is a big detail. So the reason she fired me because I don't think she knew that it would take off that fast, that soon, that effectively. Within 2 months, I want to say at 6 weeks or 7 weeks, she had to actually fire me. She fired me because she was getting way too many leads from the processes that we put in place, from the marketing and the advertising that we put in place. She actually went viral on TikTok after the 4th or 5th video. And then, and this I did not anticipate. I kind of figured that would happen on TikTok, but she went viral on Facebook at about video 8, 9, 10. And this, I forget because it's been a couple of years, but that video went viral. It had over 1 million views. It got shared everywhere. It went international. And that's not the intention of the video. The video was supposed to help local people, Americans in the U.S. with their immigration issues. She's an immigration attorney. But the topic is still internationally relevant, so it ended up being picked up all over the world and getting seen worldwide. And she was getting calls from everyone imaginable. Of course, she couldn't help everyone. And she was getting all these calls, but the problem was she didn't have any staff. When she reached back out to me after a while, she says, please turn everything off and pause all your services. I need to get caught up and I need to find help. And she did promise to come back, which made me feel better, but it broke my heart. It broke my heart because I felt like I had finally really cracked this mystery of marketing and advertising and messaging for my clients. And she was the first person that I really had completely systematized everything for. And I'll share some of what I did for her here with you. One of my big things, and this is what you would experience if you work with me, is I try to make everything as easy as possible. A lot of people have been done wrong by marketing agencies, by marketers. It's actually a meme of sorts. Marketers are kind of jerks. And there's a lot of people that pretend to know what they're doing. I hate that. So I always try to make it as easy as possible to work with me. I try to be as transparent as possible, be on time, and give them as much confidence in me because I know that they're making a bet with me. And she did. I actually mentioned this to her today, is that she made a big bet on me. She didn't even have staff, but she followed her mentor, her colleague's advice when she was referred to me. He said, just give him the money. And she did. And I appreciate him for that because that made, closing her on the business even easier. She trusted him. So therefore she trusted me. Where was I going with that? Oh, so yes, I try to make everything as easy as possible. So that way, when they sit down and when they start working with me, little by little, they will gain more and more trust with me. Are you tired of burning through your marketing budget faster than you can say ROI? Posting on social media, crickets. Running ads, more crickets. Watching your marketing strategy flop like a fish out of water while you quietly sob into your coffee. Fear not, this episode of the Teevee Show podcast is brought to you by, me. Teevee the Marketer, founder of Rockstar.Marketing, here to stop the madness. We take your marketing dollars and actually make them do something like work. Want video content and ads that'll stop your audience from scrolling faster than they stop for a baby panda video? Yeah, we do that. So if you're done setting your marketing dollars on fire, visit www.rockstar.marketing and let's turn those crickets into cash. So part of the process I told her would be, she comes into the studio, we're going to record a bunch of videos that we're going to promote. We're going to use this video content to promote her message, her brand, her face, everything about her to her community, to her audience that needs her help. What my team did is we scraped the internet for 100, 200 of the top questions in her space that people were asking on social media and was doing really well. That's my top tip to you guys. Whatever questions your market is asking, pay attention to those, because those are objections that they have right now or questions that they have right now. And if you answer them in your words, from your point of view, from your experience, you're going to show credibility, expertise. You're just going to be seen as someone that they can trust. And all of you have FAQs on your website. Create videos around those FAQs. And if you can, find even more FAQs. Find more questions that they're asking, because those questions in their minds that these people are asking, your audience, will get you one step closer to the sale, one step closer to converting them into paying clients for yourself or customers or patients or whatever it is that you do. So what I did for her is I created a list of all those questions. When she sat down, she had them in front of her. She doesn't like being in front of the camera. She actually really hates it. But because she knows her stuff, she was able to sit down, record all these videos. She did about 30 to 35. She didn't do the 50 or 100, but she looked through them and was answered those that she felt were relevant to her. Because also, what kind of work do you want to do? The content, and this is true for TikTok, this is true for all the social media platforms. Targeting is less of an issue anymore. Demographic targeting is less of a thing anymore. It's about the content. The content does the targeting. The content is what's going to resonate with people who have that problem. Whatever question you're answering will resonate to the people having that question, right? There are other attorneys that I work with that do not want to do work in certain spaces. So guess what? They don't answer questions about those types of cases at all, because if you answer them, that means you're into that's what you want to help people with. So the questions had to be relevant to her. She answered 30, banged them out. Like, she's so good, charismatic, funny, obviously knew her stuff. She's been in this space for 10 or 15 years, but she was just striking out on her own for the first time. She nailed it. So when she was done, she's like, wow, that was easy. It was. She didn't have to come up with stuff out from nowhere. She knows her stuff. She just needed to be prompted. And that's a big thing I do with my clients is I prompt them. I help give them the questions that will allow them to just flex their intelligence, their expertise, their knowledge, their know-how, all of that for their audience. And that's what will come through in the videos, because if you know it really well, people kind of connect with you through video. And this is probably something I say a lot. Video is really good for that. We end up connecting with these individuals. They like the personality, they like the energy, the vibe, the answers, and they're going to call you and reach out to you. That's why I've been really successful for this strategy. So we did that, and a month later, 6 weeks later, she had to fire me because it went so well. Between organic, because the organic took off, and then the advertising that we were putting behind it, she had to fire me. She did come back about, I want to say 3 months later, thank goodness, because I really loved working with her. I love working with people with personality and charm, and that just enjoy doing the work that they're doing for their people. And you could tell that she did. So she came back, and she's been with me ever since. And since then, she has grown her practice to have 9 people on staff. She's looking to hire more attorneys as well. And now we're starting the new year. She's eager to continue to grow. We talked about that today, strategies around that. I gave her some advice on AI automations and apps that she can use to maximize efficiency from her workers as well. But she's happy. And one of the best compliments I ever get is a simple thank you. She said, thank you for the journey. Thank you for the opportunity and the journey to grow. And she said that if it wasn't for me, that they would not be here. They count on the leads that I generate, the awareness, the brand that we've built for her. She has a beautiful, fantastic brand that we've been able to nurture for her. Because of that, she's been able to grow and can count on it continuing to grow. I did ask her, I said, let's push harder, let's go bigger, and we'll see what happens. But I'm super excited when I'm able to help individuals and companies, people, humans like this that are doing great work. I just hope she never does that again and fires me. If you're interested in working with me, hit me up, hit my DMs, visit me at rockstar.marketing or email me at teevee@rockstar.marketing. Love to hear from you. If you're interested in working and growing your company, growing your brand, this is what I do. This is what I'm passionate about. Let's see if we're a good fit. So until next time, that was story time. Bye-bye.